So, my patriotic comrades, there are several allegations and accusations leveled against Daryl Vaz and his wife about land grabbing in a Portland. Yes, those are the allegations we are coming out of Portland. So, make sure you watch the video until the end, because we are going to get into all of that. You see me? Yes. Hey, patriotic internet friends and family, welcome back to the channel. In this video, so by now everybody's supposed to see this voice note we are going on with this individual, this lady, who obviously is a labor rights supporter. So allow me to break down and correct her upon everything what she thinks she know in a real time and in a real life, cause she don't know nothing, obviously.
Good morning. Please do not worry on yourself. This Vaz, him no win, but he still a go work. He still a go do the road. He still a go do the urban center. He still a go do everything because I sat now get no money to spend. You understand that? Wow. And Miss Vaz a go run everything same way, because she says she a go do the road and she a go do the urban center same way. Only thing she not in no post, but she a go get the prime minister a go give her the money to run things same way, to do everything. Although she not in, and she a go do the work them same way where they start, cause she not left them. She says she not left nothing. So no worry on yourself, man. I saw the works go, and he have him boss behind him, Mr. Vaz. So no worry on yourself over nothing. We could see him way. We prime minister in a power, so we have it talk.
No, she has said, ISAT will not be receiving any form of constituency fund whatsoever. You see me? So let me just dismantle that idiotic argument entirely, because that is a very unintelligent statement to even make. That show me say you're dunce, you're the back of class. You see, once you win your seat and you become a member of parliament, you are now entitled, even if you're in the opposition, constitutionally by law, you win your seat in a general election, by right, constitutionally, you have to get your constituency fund every year, because you have an obligation to your constituents. The people have spoken and they say, I sat them want, them no want Anne-Marie Vaz. So this unintelligent JLP supporter were fully done company, internet and a chat garbage. Holness and the finance ministry bound and compound to make sure say I sat getting constituency fund every year. That is something you cannot sabotage. That would be unconstitutional to even attempt to try sabotage a member of parliament, and by not giving him in constituency fund we're entitled to, legally by right, constitutionally. But then again, we are talking about the Holness administration now. An administration where not afraid to do things where when you carry them go court, the judge rule say what the JLP did that do was unconstitutional. So we're talking about a party when afraid to do things where unconstitutional. Come on now, but the Holness administration we are talking about, so we know for them mode of operation already. The only underhanded thing where the JLP can try do is, in an attempt to sabotage and undermine him not getting the constituency fund, is delaying the time when he forget it. So when everybody in the labor right get for them, the people in the PNP get for them maybe a month later, just for example and argument's sake, or then get for them 6 months later, so then delay the payment of the constituency fund where they're entitled to every year, where every member of parliament forget. So that's all the little things where they could have tried to do. But every PNP member of parliament who win their seat have to get their constituency fund. It's that simple. So when these unintelligent JLP supporters come online and a chat, don't listen to them, because they are just as unintelligent as the statement that was made by PM Holness during the leadership debate between Mark Jefferson Golden, yes, very unintelligent statement. Because if you're gonna have the party leader are gonna make a very unintelligent statement of saying, oh, not because you're born in Jamaica, that no means you're a Jamaican. Bakai class. So the leader of the JLP is basically true representation of the lack of intelligence in the party as well as the supporters. Yes, so it is what it is. It's just a group of very unintelligent people, obviously. I want to know over the PNP we have the best and brightest minds. Labour right can't compete with our intelligence. So we know that already. May I go play a audio excerpt from TVJ with PNP's Paul Buchanan voice his concerns over what took place on election day, and some startling, alarming things took place on election day, and he more break down why Holness get the outcome we get. You see me? So let's listen up and make we hear what Paul Buchanan have to say, because it's very eye-opening. But we did already know all of this, but now we listen up.
According to the PNP candidate for West Central St. Andrew, Paul Buchanan, the preliminary results bear no resemblance to the history and data of the constituency.
This constituency has 13,400 voters, and never before has the Mullines division recorded the numbers we were seeing in their general election.
Mr. Buchanan is alleging the irregularities were concentrated at the polling stations in areas considered People's National Party strongholds.
At DuPont, in particular, the conflict in terms of the outturn or the outcome and the numbers, the preliminary numbers, could not be supported.
At the Taylor Basic School, the Mall Road cluster, more irregularities, he claims.
Again, there we had significant numbers, so much so that after a visit by Andrew Holness yesterday, voting was ordered stop inexplicable.
He says his team is also investigating the strange removal of several boxes.
Is that there were some boxes over Seaward Drive or the Seaward School cluster that went to the polling station long after everywhere else in Jamaica, despite the fact that it was about 300 yards away or 300 meters away between Seaward School and the counting center. And when my attorney asked for an explanation, they said that the responsible person was sick. Now, we'll have to go into that as far as the sickness is concerned, or who was the responsible person, whether as a presiding officer. So the question will be asked. Again, at Drews Avenue, where another of our strong cluster of boxes, the pickup people took a route which is inexplicable. Instead of going straight from Mullines, coming up Mullines and go straight through to Bay Farm and Waltham to the counting center, they went through a hazardous path, a perilous path, down Olympic, to drop off 2 policewomen. And we have witnesses of all these things. And through what's wrong of JLP, crowd and all of that, to 3 Mile and then up.
Mr. Buchanan is calling for a thorough investigation, but says he has not officially reported the matter to the EOJ as he's gathering evidence and will do so in a week.
Right now, I wish we could get a magisterial recount of the PM constituency. Yes, because we all saw what took place. We all saw that the PM, yes, Andrew Holness, actually lost his constituency. And we saw what took place. We see the blatant internet sabotage, and it make you have to question the whole legitimacy of this JLP victory. Because obviously, we see the PNP win if them never steal it, if them never thief it. If the Labour right them, they just make the election run fair and square, PNP would have come out victoriously. And when you win by that margin, I don't think you're going to get a magisterial recount, because it's not close. But we can clearly see say the PMP candidate was leading because I did watch it live. And then we realize say yo, he's stuck in a move, and then all of a sudden we see spike and fly up. So me I say no man, but wait, what kind of counting this going so fast? And by such a wide margin and such a wide gap. So everybody saw that something went wrong with that count as it relates to the PM's constituency. Now, LA Lewis have a different perspective on things. So, make we hear where LA Lewis have to say.
I'm just afraid for test it, you know. But that's when Andrew see the film seat gone, because people run the Olympic way. All know the people ever say, oh, but wait. Andrew get more vote than the people who live in the area. Why ever see this people? Andrew Holness get more vote than the people who live in the area. Because people, remember you know? Yeah. If you check it out to the people, look how much thousands of people live around there. And then when the other politician over the PMP side, they already go with half of the people.
Alright, I just did my vote up by Meadowbrook High School. It was a tedious process. It took me over an hour. You know what I mean? I just feel that the EOJ has to do a little bit better. With the equipment that we have, I don't know if it is widespread. I'm hearing that some of the equipment in my constituency are broken down. Up at Meadowbrook that I cast in my vote, there were elderly people, infirm people in the line. And it's just others have to be assisting them. I just feel that we can do better to have an efficient system. Some of the people are leaving because they got frustrated. But what I am seeing in my constituency is up. The energy is high. We have to be sending umbrellas around to assist the people to manage the sun, water, because it is just slow. But the people are out and energized, and I'm optimistic that we're on the right path. My workers out there doing what they have to do, so let us see how it is.
Even Steve McGregor complain said the same thing happened in his constituency where it took him over an hour for vote, and he is the candidate we are run. So we can see the heavy voter suppression and the whole undermine and sabotage of PMP strongholds and in the PMP polling stations them within the said strongholds. Obvious and clear. But we want a magisterial recount of Steve McGregor and Donovan Williams runoff. Yes, we need a magisterial recount. That have to go on. We need to take them to court. Cause that is still a close margin. But people me can't tell you this. You see, when an election is stolen, it is well stolen. Me never see nobody thief an election from the opposition and then get it back. Never. Me never see them steal one election from the incumbent and then get it back. Because we see it with Trump. Remember, I said the Democrats stole the previous election from Trump, you know. Not this one between Kamala Harris and Trump, you know. We are talking about the Biden and Trump election. Yeah, the Democrats stole that election. And Trump could have balled till him blue, said then thiefy, and we see said then thiefy, but Trump never get it back. You can't get it back. That's part of the dirty game of politics. You have to kiss that the election, the goodbye.
Me hear everybody talk about Eastern Portland. But some Eastern Portland people reach out to me. And them say, J Progress. No for who you hear talk on social media. Them no know the land crisis was going up at Portland. Them no know how much people are lose land up at Portland about parish council land and all kind of something. Them no know about how much people in a Portland livelihood is getting messed up because of this whole land thing was going. So while social media out there seeing road fixing, them no know say people up there lose them land. Just what me I try show no. Uno no live in a Portland, but everybody can talk say Anne-Marie Vaz name fi lose and Portland people are the worst and them ungrateful and them this and them that. Who feels it knows it. No for uno way attack, uno don't know where Portland people are got you. You don't really know what going on in Portland? Or you just go off of what you see on social media, road a fix. Me no live in Portland. I didn't know what was going on in Portland till Portland people reach out to me. Not until Portland people reach out to me and say, this a what happen man, that a what happen boy. Enough people in a Portland don't rate Anne-Marie Vaz, don't rate the VAR them. None of the Vaz them, to be honest. Whether the husband, Daryl Vaz or Anne-Marie Vaz, enough people at Portland no rate them. Whole heap of people, listen to me. You don't know what go on in Portland. Believe me when me tell you that a lot of people in Portland is being treated unfairly. You know if you live in a Portland if you know that. Or Smaddy from Portland if you tell you no. You don't watch the media. Because the media is only what a person put out there if you look pretty. I am not saying that Anne-Marie Vaz doesn't work. Because we see everything on social media with the road. But maybe she spend too much time fixing the road and don't pay attention to the other issues them will affect the people them in a Portland. Believe.
Me say everybody are waiting for fixing Nico fire. But guess what now? PNP won the election. March we are march. Go a parliament with 29 MP seat. Me feel good. 14 seats we have in there. Now at 29 we double it and add one pan it. 29 seats. So all who say PNP lose. For me, PNP win. We just never get the Prime Minister spot. But we are going good, man. Andrew Holness, boy, you know for thief. Me not understand how you did it behind. As me blink me eye so, me say you win your constituency. All of a sudden, every Wi-Fi in Jamaica now work yesterday. Flow now work, diesel now work. Whole heap of thing going yesterday, you know. The polling station them, MP a go there, a disrupt things. People can't find their name on voters list, then go send them go on different place to vote. When they now vote, them not there for vote this again at different places and send them. Whole heap of style and craft on use. But you no couldn't stop. Yeah man, Mark Golden, big up yourself. Don't feel no way, brother. At 29 seats you have in a parliament. Them only have 5 seats more you. And one of them have to be a house speaker, so you know what thing go. But don't a country there don't have vast there. Don't have vast Portland there. What go on down there? When you really tell me say people and take the money and switch pan her, the people they want to change wrong there. No road alone they want, man. They want job. And you land them with them a thief and a buy for themselves. And I put on for them name. And that the people them vote a road for, if you never know. And a road. I land them with them a thief, she and Daryl Vaz, especially. Yeah man, that them vote a road for. Jamaica people are wise up man, but the one them will not go vote now. I want to make come about uno now. Why don't you turn on the yard and not go vote? Uno should have come out go vote, man. Come out go vote. Uno feel say Labour right they win by no big margin. You know win their seat by no big margin. Some seat was close. But I want him can say PNP win in my eye. From 14 seats to 29 seats in the parliament, that is good. And Andrew Holness, remember say you have to cut the taxes, you know. From the 25% to 15%. Remember you have to cut the taxes. And remember you need to give the people them 32,000 over this third term. So we make we see man, big up yourself. Yeah man, thief then say thief no likes a thief with long back, so I guess that's how you go for real.
So allegedly there are several allegations and accusations leveled against Daryl Vaz and Anne-Marie Vaz as it relates to the people of Portland. I say a whole heap of land grabbing a guan by the Vazes, allegedly. So the Portlanders are not actually happy with Daryl Vaz and Anne-Marie Vaz. And them are use beer style and craft through parish council to acquire people land. Allegedly. Those are the allegations and accusations where the people them in Portland are say. And remember, the wider Jamaican or the Jamaican diaspora who not live in a Portland, we not gonna have no clue what happening in Portland. So it would require the people of Portland to actually come out and speak out and say, yo, at this a go on. Them actually take we land and the style and craft to enrich themselves or illicitly enrich themselves, allegedly. So if you go disenfranchise everyday average Jamaicans by, allegedly stealing their lands, you take away their prosperity, you take away their generational wealth, you're essentially robbing an entire group of disenfranchised Jamaicans of their birthright and of their generational wealth. And if the allegations and accusations that are leveled against the Vazes are true, that not look good. That I just want another big scandal a weird for bust out on the JLP again. And we already see Daryl Vaz come out and say him a go retire. So me I wonder if there are several more retirements left to come. Cause me I wonder if the plan is to leave Holness alone in the mess. Cause remember, there are 9 other candidates were under probe for illicit enrichment in the Labour Party where we don't hear about. Yes, allegedly 9 other they in the Labour Party where we don't know their name and their name don't get disclosed. So what if they 9 they decide say, you know what, me make enough money, me hustle and creep, you see me, and illicitly enrich myself enough courtesy of the Jamaican taxpayers, yes, the hard-working Jamaican taxpayers. So here what, me can resign, me can step down from political office completely and utterly because me make enough money now. Me can go retire forever and my family will forever be rich cause me set them. So now imagine if they left Holness in the mess, alone by himself in the mess. Cause he might talk about 4 term. Like he not tired. Like he no want go enjoy the rest of his life. You see me? But then say crave choke puppy, Yeah man. The craveness of A's. Like what Damian Crawford would say. Yeah man, crave choke puppy. Them say people only know when to stop when they lose. So if him no lose, him now go stop. That me I tell you no.
Anne-Marie Vaz might still have a chance after recount.
Throughout the weekend until all constituencies are completed.
The final count of the ballots in all the constituencies started yesterday and the process is continuing. It's anticipated that the process will continue over the weekend until we have completed the count in all 63 constituencies.
Meanwhile, the Jamaica Labour Party is keeping a close watch on several marginal seats. At a press conference on Thursday, Communications Task Force member Kamina Johnson-Smith pointed to St. Mary South Eastern, where Norman Dunn lost to the PNP's Christopher Brown by 11 votes. She also highlighted Portland Eastern, where Anne-Marie Vaz lost to the PNP Isaac Buchanan by 135 votes, and St. James Southern, where Homer Davis lost to the PNP's Nikisha Burchell by 207 votes.
We're quite confident, however, that the 34 seats which the Jamaica Labour Party won, we won them outright and therefore they are unlikely to shift. And we therefore are in a mode of looking at what can be added as opposed.
So Anne-Marie Vaz, them apparently them all do a recount, and me don't know if them all do a magisterial recount, but the margin close, so she want a recount. Not getting the message say the people have spoken and they know why you. So not because you fix road and all these things. People, this is something we want to know, get and understand. Politicians fixing roads, are then job them a do. Are your tax dollars a work for you. You are entitled to a good quality of life. You are entitled to drive and walk on good roads. I know favor them a grant you. That's your hard-earned taxpayers' money. I work for you. You see me? Because everybody have a job to do. And part of your political representatives have to make sure say you have good road, good housing infrastructure, good public infrastructure, i.e. hospitals, good hospitals with all the equipments in them. Are them the things your taxpayers' money supposed to do for you? not underfunded hospitals like what we see under the whole Tufton management of our mismanagement, a total mismanagement, a failure at the Ministry of Health by Christopher Tufton. So when them a do these things and them a make it look like say, oh, them a grant you some special favor, now make them trick you know. And out of them pocket the money a come from. A few money, our tax dollars a do that. Our tax dollars pay them. So them work for we. So before we run out with our torches and pitchfork for the undecided and everybody want blame the undecided and say for them fault make coolness win, let me stop uno in our tracks right there. The undecided is a set of voter base that was created by both political parties. Let's be real, let's be 100% accountable now. Politicians are the one who make that 60% voter base that will start participating in politics. Politicians cause that. Politicians cause them if you don't want to participate in politics anymore. So if you have a blame nobody for the voter apathy where take place in Jamaica and the disillusionment where take place with the undecided, you have to blame the politicians. You have to blame both political parties. I want to understand that, you know. Because people always look at scapegoat and always look someone to blame outside of themselves. I would have heard Holness talk about the voter apathy is of great concern, but me never hear him take accountability and say, we cause it as politicians because we let down and disappoint the people them so much times that they have just become disinterested. They lack the enthusiasm or the concern for even come vote on election time. And we the politicians we cause it. We never hear him take accountability or responsibility. Younger talk about say voter apathy is a great concern and you know, but as me say, the politician them fault. And I was undecided, so me can tell you me I talk from personal experience, lived experience. Any undecided way listen to me, then can tell you the same thing. They more agree with me 100%. But as me say, that is something where the die-hearted now go understand. So me where was undecided, me can tell you the mindset of the undecided, but I would have realized from early say you have to come out come vote, so that's why me make it a point of duty to make sure say me come out come vote for the PNP candidate we are run in my constituency. And me make sure so me put the X beside the head. And me now go stop ever put the X beside the head. So a PNP forever. But me really want the undecided them know say yo, you have to come out come vote. You have to vote out a corrupt Jamaica Labour Party. You have to vote out a corrupt Holness administration. I don't know if you can make a man get to an next third term pan way. I'll know me vex, I'll know me still a frowns about that. But, as me say, me understand the mindset of the undecided. But, them have to go come out of the mindset, they like, realistically, it not help Jamaica. You have to vote out a corrupt government, you know. You can't cut off your nose to spite your face. As where my mother always say, it no work like that. This, I want to know. You have a lot of undecided voters who used to be staunch supporters of both political parties, meaning they used to vote in elections. They used to participate. But over the years, as me say, it boiled back down to the basic amenities, good roads, light, water. And then would I realize about me continuously I vote for this member of parliament. Me nah no good roads, me nah no light, me nah no water. Where me a vote for? So them the people they end up just stop vote as well because them a say me no see what me a vote for. So that is another side of how people become disillusioned with voter apathy and just find themselves no longer enthusiastic or concerned about participating in no form of election, whether local government election or general election. You can't get them to come out and vote because the basic things what them want, them not get. It always boils down to the simple things them. You understand? Man, now look on here and say, at 2025, and before me ban, no good road no day in my lane. You see me? And fast forward now in the future, we are head towards 2020-30 and no good road still not there. When me a vote for, I saw the mindset of the undecided work. So a lot of people just not understand the psychology of the undecided as it relates to their mindset, and mindset is important. If you understand the mindset, you will understand the why behind the undecided. Why them disinterested for come out come vote? Why them disinterested in both political parties? You will understand the why if you know the mindset. And some of the little things why the undecided them not vote enough at the time to call, guess what? As me say, a lot of people who are die-hearted, them not understand the mindset of the undecided. The undecided take the basic amenities very seriously. So if them have bad roads, every time MP forward, I just be a chattings and promises upon promises, and then can't get no good road for walk on. When rain fall, then like a dirt road where them a walk on every day. It full of patrol and a be a water cycle in a patrol, so them a feel skip when them a walk through when rain fall. When it dry, a be a dust step on the road. So if them come out clean, the ladies them come out clean and they have on their little sandals, as they start walk on it, their foot dust up. So those are the things where turn off the undecided. If they don't have water, if they don't have light, the basic amenities, the basic necessities, them they turn off the undecided very easily as well. For example, an argument's sake, I was the type of undecided that if me ask my MP, me want one light on my light post, because that little stretch of road when it touch night, so that 300 feet of road, Zin, when it touch night, they're so dark. So there's a light there, so I want a light further up, but in the middle, there's a like a dark stretch. And me tell my member of parliament, say, yo, me general, you know, say, me want a light on the post there, and a him in a power, and a him in a government, and if him no make me get that, he can't get my vote. As simple as a light, because I need that light. But to him, it's nothing. Him care about figgy people, chicken and feed and for chicken and fowl cub. That him concerned about. But that little light on the light post when it touch night, for make me feel safe in my community and make the other people in my community feel safe, that one little light means a lot to me. And you're not gonna get my vote. It's that simple. How you feel in a power? Worse, you're in a power for 9 years as my member of parliament. Just for example argument's sake, you know. And me can't get that, me not gonna vote for you. So as me I say, the die-hearted them do not understand the mindset of the undecided. Undecided no care about sweet talk and promises, because them already assess both parties and then just have the two of them operate under the same style and craft. So no cannot even blame the undecided, because over the years politicians wouldn't teach them, say politicians are not to be trusted, politicians are not honest. You see me? Them only come round on election time. You cannot blame the undecided for react or then react. Political corruption scandals play a big part in voter apathy. It plays a big part in the disillusionment of the undecided voters. So Holness administration were riddled with corruption, scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal. Nah help with voter apathy. It nah help with changing or turn around the voter apathy where take place in and amongst the undecided voters in Jamaica. But more than say that's one of the main reason why the undecided should have come out and vote out a corrupt Holness administration. We're riddled with nothing but corruption, scandal and allegation back at one another. Every minute there's a corruption scandal a pop up with the Holness administration. This term will be no different. Business as usual. The usual suspects, you see me? The full cast are gonna come out again with this Holness administration. But me just wait to see how soon the first corruption scandal will pop up with the third term. Because remember now, you have emboldened the Holness administration now, you know. Because if you see them get out with so much, and them have so much allegations and accusations with corruption and scandal back a scandal, and you still vote them in, Una send Holness and the JLP the wrong message. Una tell them say una love corrupt leaders. Una tell them say una love corruption. And if you are telling him say una love corruption, you are emboldening him, or he is now emboldened to do whatever he want to do. Because the people have spoken, and the people say you will Barabbas, crucify Jesus. So, if that the people them say, that man I work with, can we never vote him out. That's what we want the undecided for understand. You have to vote in an election, you have to participate in your own rescue, 1000%. It is on you to save you. Nobody now can save you. You have to save yourself. And we wish you did come out and vote out a Holness administration. So let me see if them will maintain suppressive fire on the Integrity Commission, because the PNP have talk now, the PNP have more than talk now in a parliament, So I could see if it will be business as usual with the Holness administration onslaught of attacks on the Integrity Commission and on anti-corruption in general. We are going to watch and we are going to see what are going to happen. Because I know business as usual again, because we have seats in a parliament. We have 28 seats. Because we see Steve McGregor losing seat by a recount in a central Kingston. So that go on there. So there are 28 seats now from 29, and JLP they must say 35. So but we still have talk. A 14 we did get in a 2020. Now we double with a 28. We have talk, we have say. So it will not be business as usual. PM Holness and the JLP. No. That not gonna happen. That can't work. So who remember former Director of Corruption Prosecution at the Integrity Commission, Keisha Prince Kamika? Now you have 4 finalists interviewed for DPP posts, and Keisha Prince Kamika is one of them. And if anybody remember the story with Keisha Prince Kamika at the Integrity Commission, you would have remembered that 2 separate recommendations was sent to her to charge PM Holness on 2 separate occasions. Zine? Yes. And those directives came from Kevin Stevenson. And she declined twice not to charge PM Holness at the time when she did it at the Integrity Commission. Now we see she run for DPP. If I was a betting man, I would bet my last dollar say Keisha Prince Kamika are gonna become the new DPP, because we realize that there is an emerging pattern developing here. Anyone from Dennis Strong to whoever, once you come out in defense of the Prime Minister, you're good, you're alright. We see Paula Llewellyn, DPP Paula Llewellyn, get back her job, and immediately we see she come out and a bat for the PM and attack on things pertaining to the Auditor General. Say the Auditor General to come off of the board of the Integrity Commission. Remember, the JLP want take the Auditor General off the board of the Integrity Commission, and she come out and I say yes, she see it as a conflict of interest, defending the Holness administration decision. Then it's strong come out and say, boy, him no see the PM do nothing wrong as it relates to the entanglement with the Integrity Commission. He mysteriously, magically get promoted to Chief Technical Director at the Financial Investigations Division, FID, a post I not qualify for. The rules were changed to accommodate a Dennis Strong. We all see that. Ray Charles and the 3 blind mice see that. So take it as me tell you, Keisha Prince Kamika, don't be surprised as she get the new DPP position. You see me? Yeah man, her loyalty will be rewarded. She will be taken care of. Remember say the JLP did come out and I say she should stay at the Integrity Commission, and then did challenge the Integrity Commission and I say then for renew her contract because her contract was expired. So the JLP come out and a bad fear and I say I try force the hands of the Integrity Commission for renew her contract and reinstate her as Director of Corruption Prosecution in the Integrity Commission for a second term contract renewal. So the question what me want to ask is, why was the JLP so invested in the future of her career, staying on as Director of Corruption Prosecution at the Integrity Commission? Why they did care so much? Here is another question. Could it be because she is there to protect the interests of the JLP? Yes, that is a big question when me ask. So them a look out for their own and I say, well, yo, she need to stay on and no need for renew her contract. But from early out, within the Integrity Commission itself, they would have realized and sight say, but no man, this girl, she compromised. Allegedly, she compromised. So then say, no, her contract will not be renewed. And now she is getting rewarded for her, her loyalty. Or somebody will appreciate her loyalty is rewarding her. But me did expect something like this. Me did expect say she was going to be well taken care of after she decided on 2 separate occasions not to charge the PM. And me want to use this for segue into the international news. Because The Guardian, who is a British newspaper, even the Washington Post from outer Washington DC in America, highlights the mere fact that Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness has secured a 3rd term following a tight race on an island shaken by corruption, inequity, and economic concerns. That is from the Washington Post from America. So even the international media them pay attention to the corruption scandals that take place under the Holness administration. So the international community has always been watching. They always know what going on. It's not only confined to Jamaica.